Okay, so Miguel, could you introduce you and explain which are the tasks at Acampada Sol?
Yeah, okay. I'm Miguel. I'm working in the International Extension Commission of Acampada Sol. It's the commission that is in charge of connecting to other movements around the world and spreading what we are doing now and here in Spain to other places.
All right. What is the Sol Camp and how did it begin?
Well, it began in a special random way because it happened after a demonstration. There was a big demonstration, a traditional demonstration, and then it finished. And the people remained in the square, some people decided that it was not enough to make demonstration, that we have to go one step further. And then there was going to be like some local elections 1 week after the demonstration. So we decided, okay, why don't we camp here and stay till the elections? At least we said till the election. And then we thought it was a good idea, and we camped. And then everybody started coming to the camp, and then it exploded. And then every afternoon there was like 30,000 people here in the square coming to the camp, to the Acampada Sol. Then we begin constructing this camp and spreading to other cities. Then other cities started copying this way to act, and it was like, but it was like an explosion. It was not planified. It was just people who said, well, we have to do something different, and it worked.
And you had quite a lot of work as well on the schools, on neighborhoods, right?
Yeah, we have a more or less complex organization. We are divided in the groups of Sol. That, for example, the economy group, the environment group, who are thinking about these topics. And then there are assemblies also in each neighborhood of Madrid. Also, it happened in other cities of Spain. So you can just go to your neighborhood and speak about everything there, or just come to Sol and speak and think about one topic. And also we have like structural assemblies, like the legal assembly that is in charge of these legal issues, or the international extension assembly, or other that are not creating contents, but just helping to organize the movement.
How do you organize this bunch of activity with the internet?
Well, internet is a really useful tool. Without internet, it would have been, I think, impossible to do it. We have a social network. It's something like Facebook, but it's free. It's free software. From the beginning, the movement it was very clear that we have to use free software, not depends on any company or big powers. I mean, the power should be from the people. It should be open. So we have this social network like Facebook. It's called N-1, where we have our working groups, and we have many tools to work. Like we have like wikis, like Wikipedia. We have pads, that is like places where you can write text with many people connected in internet at the same time, not like Wikipedia that takes some time. We have forum, you can upload files, whatever, so it's very useful for us. We have a mailing list for the communication, and we have also now a very interesting tool. It's based in a software. It's called Question to Answers, and the one we use is Propongo, propongo.tomalaplaza.net. That is where everybody, it's a virtual box where everybody can join and put some proposals to change things. And then you can vote the proposal, you can talk about them. So it's the way to take the assemblies not only to the street, but also to the virtual world, and try to build these virtual assemblies where everybody can join, even if you're not in the same place. So it's...
You coordinate the international communication. So what's your relationship with Occupy Wall Street?
Well, we have a very close relationship. We have also people there that were working with us, and then they decided to go to Wall Street and New York. And well, the thing is that the international movement is now starting to appear. So now we have only like contacts. We just give the information, we take information back, and we try to think together, but it's still not really well organized. It doesn't work like a a unique movement. It were like different movements connected, giving information, trying to think together, but it is still not. This is the next step, and I think that with the 15th of October we are trying to go in this direction, like to understand that it's not different movements, but we have to build one movement in different countries, but only one movement with much more strength. So we are starting to build this kind of movement and create the tools and create the ways to think together and build together. But we have very, very strong connection with the people and contacts.
I think you have a common connection of ideas. Which ideas?
Yeah, the ideas from Sol are the same from the ideas of Occupy Wall Street, the movement also in Israel that is also it has a lot of strength, is the idea of it should be a movement from citizens. It's not anymore about leaders, it's not anymore about somebody who's telling you you have to come that way to go to wherever. It's just the people going together, talking and deciding what we want to do with our world. And this idea is clearly in all the movements. It's horizontal movements. It should be everybody should come to the movement. Is this we are the 99% of Occupy Wall Street. We are all. It's not just a minority who has a good idea. That was all politics. No? We're like reinventing a little bit the politics 2.0, and this is also very clear. It's a non-violent movement. This is also very clear. We're much more powerful if we're not violent. Every time the police try to stop us and repress us, we go stronger. Acting non-violently, so it's amazing. And yeah, these ideas are clearly in all the movements, and all of us are working in assemblies and in a very horizontal structure.
Can you tell us some concrete places which are having a strong activity?
Yeah, especially United States, they have a very strong movement. Israel, this is also amazing how strong it is. And it's especially interesting for Israel that had no social movements or political movements in the last years. So it's something like totally new for them, and they are building something really, really big. The government is really afraid of what can happen with this movement. And now the movement in Italy is growing very fast. It has some problems. Also in Brazil, they have some problems because the traditional political parties, they try to eat the movement and control them. So it's a fight between this old politics and this new way of making politics. And of course, it's difficult to win also this fight, but and also there are movements in Germany, in France, well, in many countries, but I think in other countries they are still growing. It's not so. But we hope that 15th of October is going to be a really important date for many countries to start this movement in a very powerful way.